matchup between these two teams. Ready to get underway. Arias and Hubbard on the draw. We're underway. At the outpost will be El Paso controlling the draw. It'll be played back to Hilton and deflects right on Holohan. Awkward, but he'll hold on. Yoxa and Wah on the left wing draw. Wah wins it up to Guile. Guile shot, save, Holohan, and he'll cover. And we're gonna get a fight. It's Zach Zhang and Coughlin going right at center ice. They measure each other up. They engage. Coughlin with the right. Zhang with 2 and 3 and left. Now Zhang with the right. Knocks off Coughlin's helmet. Zhang loses his. Zhang keeps firing away. Zhang with 2 and 3 more right. Zhang getting the best of Coughlin at center ice. And he'll wrestle him down. Welcome to the playoffs. A fight 15 seconds in. And Zach Zhang is fired up. Right wing wall absorbs some contact, tapping it into the zone. The players going to the corner. It's Sloan Farmer pinning up his man. That was Scalise. He'll throw it to Wall. Holohan with a save. Puck was still loose. Then Scalise takes it right back. Players continue to wrestle in the Rhinos zone as Sean Smith will take the puck at center and get it deep.
Yeah, nice defensive play there by Simon Neely there for El Paso, preventing that shot in front.
Here's Winkleman into the zone. He'll just backhand it deep. He'll let off for a change. DeVilliers gets knocked down into the corner. He'll hop up, poke it up the wall. Murkowski coming down, keeping it in the Ice Wolf zone. And it's DeVilliers up for Ethan Holt. He's unable to clear, but then Matthews with some good work will get it out. Murkowski to chip it right back in. Shots 1-0 right now in favor of New Mexico as this game approaches the 3-minute mark. Laid around the wall, Hull intercepts. Will take a shot at hit traffic. Part of that was Gibbons. And allows it to be brought out by the Rhinos. Will be Deladonna working in. Lost control as Musk Beaton is all over him. Over to the near corner, it's Musk Beaton up the wall for Gibbons. Across to Hull. He'll leave it for Casey, crossing center ice. Jake Casey pushing it forward. Ice Wolves in the midst of a change for this Jake Casey in the zone right now. 16.5 to go in the first.
Yeah, good job by Casey, just drawing that puck behind the net there. Let the Ice Wolves get some fresh legs out there.
And Murkowski will get it to Deladonna. He'll force it deep. Fuller over to Smith. He'll find Loxton on the right wing wall. Across to Pye. Pye avoids one Rhino. He'll bring it into the zone. Dropped off for Earl. It's a little too far for him to reach. Earl battling along the wall, goes down, finds it to Pye, thrown in front, comes up top to Guile, his shot, scores! It's Jacob Guile! First NAHL goal! It comes in the quarterfinals, and the Ice Wolves lead 1-0.
And here it is one more time, Jason. Look at this pass from Dane Pye out to the point. And here comes Guile with the wrist shot. It might have got deflected, but I think he's going to get credit for the goal.
Oh, puck still sitting in the zone. Finally, be DeWolf trying to work it out. Held in by Earl, though. And then it would be Rakowski off the glass and out to center. Guile to Loxonen. Toivo Loxonen in right wing. He'll take a shot, hit the side of the net. Earl pinned up, gets free. Andy Earl with the puck. He'll work on the right wing side, spinning away in the corner. Thrown in front. Goes off of a couple of bodies, and the Rhinos will find it again. And cross ice pass will fall for Solano. He's shoved off by Guile. And then Guile, it was Solano that gloved it down. His shot missed. And then Wall will get to center. He'll drop it back as he takes a hit. Hubbard trying to get it deep. Again, it's the Rhinos finding those clearing attempts and deep into the zone. Big collision there between a couple of Rhinos. Wall will find the puck somehow and go off the right glass and into the El Paso zone under 9 minutes to go here in the period. It'll be Tua Mioxa having it poked away by DeVilliers, and the Rhinos are offside.
Calling in that goal there and right before we went to commercial break. But Ice Wolves doing a great job in center ice, really neutralizing El Paso. They only got one shot on goal here, almost 12 minutes into the game.
8.5 remaining here in the first. Here comes Plumsky up the left wing side. He'll chip it deep. It goes back below the net. A battle for the puck. Plumsky taken to his knees, hops up, finds the puck. He'll play it up top to Matthews. Matthews will fire one, save. Rebound denied by Holohan. It was Osberg on the doorstep, but a great save by number 31.
Get that shot off. Here it is once again. See if we get a replay. Nice rebound out front. Tries to tap it through the 5-hole.
Strength. Here's Winkleman, pass across to him, he also went down. Moskvitin getting it over to Gibbons, across to Casey, and now they have numbers. Here's Casey, drop pass, Gibbons, backhand, and it was blocked. And now a stretch pass for DeWolf, missed him. Quick back and forth action between these two teams. Here's Gibbons forcing it into the zone. Sean Gibbons, shot, fought off by Holohan. Gibbons looking for Waugh, he'll find Waugh. Waugh taken down by DeWolf. And then it'll be Lawliker off the glass, not out. Erickson shot, blocked. And then it'll be deflected deep by Coughlin. Fuller up the wall. Coughlin intercepts, empty net save, Fuller. He got back just in time. Here's Moskvitin trying to force it out of the zone. DeWolf couldn't keep it in. Casey now left wing, diving play to break it up by Nitre. And back to Waugh, scores! It's Liam Waugh, doubles the Ice Wolves lead, 2-0, 9:54 to go in the second period.
Time shot for the goal.
Get another look at it on your screen. Casey with the intercept. Effectively a 2-on-1. He'll find Waugh. Beautiful one-timer just beyond the glove of Holohan. And Loxton wins it over to Erickson. He'll play it around the net of Fuller. And then Pye up the near wall for Earl. He'll tap it out of the zone. Loxton, nice move. He'll bring it in. He's tripped up from behind. And that'll be a penalty. Loxton stays with it. He'll go to Moskvitin. Fake the shot. Now he shoots. Save Holohan. Pye rebound. His shot hit the side of the net. Earl now will go up top. It'll be Moskvitin again. Top left circle. Moskvitin shot fought off by Holohan. Erickson backhanding it down to Pye. Empty net for the Ice Wolves. 6-on-5 attack, and the Rhinos touch up.
Have him. He makes a nice move here, cutting to the net, and nothing but El Paso can do but trip him up here.
Left wing draw. DeWolf won it. And it'll be slapped off the glass and all the way down by Neely.
2 minutes for tripping. Time the penalty.
Fuller will settle. Moskvitin will go pick it up.
Rice Wolves are on another one.
Here's Casey. Final 5 minutes of the second period. Casey will throw it in from the blue line. Gibbons up the wall for Hull. Hull pinned up immediately by Neely. He'll backhand a pass the only way to Gibbons. His shot rides high. It stays in play. Rides the wall and comes all the way out of the zone. Here's Jace Erickson. Now Andre Moskvitin to start the rush here. 5 wide. Here's Casey over to Gibbons. Gibbons will get it in onside. Was met at the blue line as he entered. He'll get the pass down to Casey anyway. Here's Casey delaying to the front, just missing the net. And at the left point, Moskvitin gets over there, holds it in. Moskvitin working it down. His shot saved by Holohan. Rebound still loose. It goes below the net. Gibbons trying to poke it free there. Rhinos stay with it, and they will clear.
Nice play by Casey there with the patience to stick handle right in front, almost in the slot, and then getting that shot opportunity on net. So great play by him. And nice play by Moskvitin getting that puck in. Another shot on net for the Ice Wolves.
4 minutes to go in the period, 40 seconds to go on the Solano Minor. Here's Loxton and try to drop pass. Reed read it, and he will get it out. Shots are 21-10 in favor of the Ice Wolves. Played ahead right wing. Earl tapped it in, but only Rhinos there, and they will clear right to Fuller. Here's Matthews now starting ahead for the power play. 13 seconds to go on it. Earl will send it around the left wing. Henschliff tried to clear. Matthews will hold it at the blue line. Long shot deflected around, and Holohan fights it off. Loxton on the near wall. Rhinos at full strength. Here's de Villiers to Loxton, wide open net. Scores! It's Toivo Loxton. It'll go down as an even strength goal, and the Ice Wolves lead 3-0 with 3:16 left in the period.
You knew Loxton was going to get one the way he's been playing tonight. But here's this beautiful cross-ice pass, Jason. And look at that, right over under the blocker.
The Ice Wolves, still 3:16 to go in the second period. We're back underway. Here's Smith up the wall, glove down by Scalise. Zone is held, walking the blue line, trying to avoid Johansson. He'll backhand it down the wall. Guile tying up there with Lawliker. Now up the near side, there's a shot save made by Fuller. Neely will fire one. That one goes just wide. Fuller might have gotten a piece of it. It'll be Johansson playing it out. Osberg tapping it into Plumsky. Back to Osberg. Plumsky scores! What a play! Put it on the highlight reel! 4-0! Ice Wolves lead!
Unbelievable passing here for the Ice Wolves. Everybody in the right position at the right time. And there it is.
Thrilled to have some parents of Ice Wolves alumni tuning into this quarterfinal series. Hope everything's going well for everybody else watching at home too. 17.5 to go here in the third. It'll be Matthews in his own end over to Hubbard, left wing. He has it taken away, but the Rhinos are offside in the neutral zone draw. It's won by the Rhinos. Worked over to Hiltonen. He'll chip it in from center. De Villiers sending it up the wall for Loxonen. Comes to Hiltonen, his shot blasted just high over the net. It'll be El Paso on their own end. Hiltonen again, up left wing side. Earl to Loxonen. In the circle, he goes down, hops back up. He'll find the puck along the wall. Loxonen trying for some separation. A shot goes wide. Hiltonen may have gotten a piece of it. Now it'll be Eriksson to Moskviten. He'll shovel it below the net. Earl tied up. Loxonen threw it to the side of the net. This one. It was won by Winkleman. And the pass out of the zone, intercepted by Gibbons. His shot, nice save by Holohan. Puck is still loose, bouncing around a few players. Finally, the Rhinos will find it and clear. It'll be tossed in by Nitre. Fuller will settle. Off the wall, Neely knocking it down, playing it down low. Winkleman waiting for it. His centering pass, and they score! It's Trent Anfinson. And there's goal number 1 for the Rhinos in the postseason. Play, Tom.
Yeah, just a nice play in front. Moskviten right in front of the net. Just didn't expect that pass to come out in front. And there's El Paso right down Broadway. And nice shot, nice low shot pass.
With 11:46 to go in the third. Left wing draw, won by Johansson. Goes back behind the net. Eriksson will clear.
On the penalty, 14 of the third period. And the penalty box.
Scalise in his own zone. We'll send it ahead to Reed. Dropped it back to Scalise again. He'll cross center and enter the zone. Scalise had it poked away. Plumsky will find it and he will clear it. Holohan will settle. Ice Wolves getting a new group of 4 out there, trying to stay as fresh as possible. Still 90 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Hiltonen. Delays, got it away from Loxonen. Over to Nuusanainen. Nuusanainen in left wing, wanted to go to Winkleman, intercepted and cleared by Toivo Loxonen. 11 minutes to go in the third. 1:13 still to go on the power play. Here's Hiltonen. Gets around Loxonen. Across center and into the zone as Paavo Hiltonen went to Nuusanainen, tried to poke it back to Hiltonen. Deflected to Nuusanainen. Cross ice. Right wing side is Tuomioksa over to Nuusanainen. Up top, one-time blast by Hiltonen, saved by Fuller. De Villiers with the rebound, he'll clear. Ice Wolves will get 4 new skaters out there. 45 seconds left on the power play. Holohan settles, Scalise will pick it up. Scalise ahead. Anfinson over to Reed. Reed left wing, Moskviten watching him. He'll run up the wall. He gets to Polomsky first. Second attempt gets out of the zone. Johansson racing for it. Couldn't poke it in. He'll recover. It's ended up being to El Paso. 20 seconds left on the Smith Minor. Here comes Deladonna. His shot goes high. Officially halfway through the third period. 10 minutes left. 10 seconds left on the power play. Again, 4th of the game for El Paso.
Great job for New Mexico. Really haven't allowed El Paso to get set up on their power play at all during this 2-minute power play.
Here's Lolliker trying to split the D, unable to do so. Puck rolls to Fuller. He'll save it and cover.
Happy birthday.
And then they had the power play opportunities, but great job for New Mexico to kill those and get back to full strength.
Back underway, 9:35 and counting to go here in the third. Guile over to Osberg, right wing. He'll get it deep. Now the Rhinos from their own end trying to get a pass around Earl to knock down Nitre, trying to find it. He was unable to do so, so Nyan Pai will bring it in. Pai to the left wing. He'll find Earl. Earl shot somehow, just deflected wide. Earl again with it in the corner. The Rhinos take it away. They'll send it up the wall. Coughlin out of the zone, he'll find Solano. Solano 2v2 as he enters with Wallaker. It's Deladonna, excuse me, and a huge hit there. It's Jacob Guile. No penalty on it. Pye to Smith, left wing, back across to Earl. There's still a Rhino down in the offensive zone. Here's Stanley Hubbard going against AJ Reed. Left wing draw, they'll tie up. Puck sitting in the circle. And El Paso will play it back to Kimball. Kimball will work up the right wing wall. He'll force it ahead. It's played deep by Tuomioxa. Matthews around the wall for Waugh. Waugh has it taken away by Reed. Arias trying to bring it in. Staying with it, cross eyes to Tuomioxa. Bounced off of him right to Matthews. Couldn't clear. Kimball to Arias. His shot save made by Fuller. Go in the third, a 4-1 game. Tie up on the left wing draw in the Ice Wolves zone. Gibbons will find it. He'll toss it across for Hull. It's going to be on 2-on-2 with Erickson entering. Hull delays, waits for reinforcements. He'll find Gibbons. What a pass! The shot, save Holohan. And there's some contact, and now Nuusanainen going after Gibbons. 7:55 to go in the third. 2-20 are the shots on goal in favor of the Ice Wolves. The Rhinos win this draw. Worked up to Neely. Long shot, and that one went wide. Smith battling with two Rhinos. Over to the corner it goes. Tuomioxa shoving him away from it. They continue to battle. Smith finds the puck. He'll go over to Guile. Good to see him back out there. Guile will play it ahead. Did Hull get a piece of that? No, he did not. Solano back out there as well. So both players in that collision are back. There's an opportunity. Nuusanainen missing the puck though. Hull will just chip it in. It was played with a high stick. And we're good to continue on. Here's Guile with the drive. That one blocked in front. And it's Deladonna playing it out to Solano, and now Nuusanainen. He'll chip it wide of the net of Fuller. Here's Guile. Over for Casey. 3-on-2 for the Ice Wolves. Casey over to Gibbons, right wing. Gibbons back to Casey again, has a man in front, and a nice shoulder play there by Solano to knock Pye away. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Long stretch pass. It's Deladonna back to Solano, deflected to Coughlin. His shot blocked. And
eye on Pye.
Here's Pye winning the draw. Rhinos will get to it first, though. They'll play it over to the near side. Villiers poking it ahead. Washington does enough to get it out. Rutkowski fires it right back in. Matthews in his own end. Tossing it across. It'll be Earl to settle. High flip. Out of the zone, and this one missed Pye, but it won't go far enough for an icing. Kimball gets there first. Pye loses a stick. It's kicked ahead. It goes right to Andy Earl. Earl shot blocked. Staying in play, though. Now Coughlin. He gets run into by Moskvitin. Out of the zone. Erickson avoids Winkleman. He'll go to Loxonen. He'll bring it right back in. Has Earl breaking ahead. They're trying to get the puck down to him. Earl knocked into the goaltender by Kimball, and Kimball jumping Earl now. Angry at Andy Earl because Kimball hit him into Holohan.
That's what I was just going to say. He's the one that pushed him into him.
Yeah, barring a Dallas Stars-esque collapse. I can say that as a Stars fan.
That was unbelievable.
No, we're not talking about that anymore than I just mentioned. We are in the final minute of the third. 4-1 Ice Wolves. The crowd will rise to their feet as Andre Moskvitin will take a left wing shot saved by Holohan. And then it's to clinch tomorrow. There's a shot going just wide. The Grit and Ice Rays are still tied up at 1. Remember, if the Ice Rays win that series, the winner of this series will play Lone Star. If it's the Grit to win the series, the winner of this series would play Shreveport Mudbugs. So, a few scenarios to look forward to tomorrow evening. Here's Hubbard, left wing side. He'll just fire this one in. Under 20 seconds to go. One played in front, knocked away. It'll be Winkleman. Will settle and clear the zone. And just like that, it'll be Zach Zhang. He started the fireworks. He'll get the last shot. And that's going to do it. The Ice Wolves have a 1-0 series lead in the quarterfinals with a chance to clinch tomorrow night. 4-1 victory. Ice Wolves win.
And the Ice Wolves go flying on the ice. Fans super happy with this victory.